Singularity by Matthew Wainwright. Part 1. Adam's whole body convulsed, the way it always did on re-entry. Purple stains blossomed on the inside of his eyelids, the tendons in his legs and arms strained, and his chest tightened until it felt like his lungs were being crushed. He clenched his teeth and clutched the worn leather of the armrests and waited for the convulsions to pass. When his body finally relaxed, he stayed where he was and took deep breaths, waiting until the nausea subsided, then hauled himself up in the chair and pressed his knuckles to his eyes as the purple spots began to fade. The intercom clicked on. "Adam, are you alright?" Femi's voice sounded worried, as usual. Adam nodded, still massaging his eye sockets. "I'm fine," he called. "Just give me a minute." "It's just that I'm looking at your readings here and they don't look good." "I said I'm fine!" The shout echoed off the white tiled walls of the chamber. There was silence over the intercom. Adam lowered his hands and looked up. Femi was gazing at him through the wire mesh of the observation window, his arms folded and one eyebrow raised. "Sorry." Adam raised his hands in apology. "Just tense today, not sure why." "You can't keep doing this, you know," Femi warned, returning his attention to the bank of monitors in front of him. "I'll talk to Jennifer tomorrow," Adam said. "Talk to her today," Femi answered. Adam shook his head. "You know I can't do that. Not right now. First thing tomorrow, I promise." "All right." Femi sighed and tapped at a keyboard. "What colour are we?" Adam swung his bare feet over the edge of the battered chair, which looked like it had been salvaged from an abandoned dentist surgery. It stood on a raised plinth in the middle of a featureless white room, overshadowed by a mass of wires and cabling that descended like tentacles from the ceiling. Adam was dressed in a white one-piece outfit, like a mechanic's overall, but made of a light, rustling material. Dark marks, like burns, circled the cuffs and ankles. The whole outfit steamed slightly. "It's a code red," he said. "Location?" Femi tapped the information into his computer. "Central London, Mayfair." "And we're due at 5:53 p.m. "What time is it now?" Femi checked his watch. 10:36 a.m., he said. Adam frowned. "Early again. Recalibrate the system when we're done. We can't keep overshooting like this." Femi tapped a final key, then looked up from the monitors. "Okay, that's it. You're good to go. Good luck." "Thank you." Adam took a deep breath and heaved himself out of the chair. He winced, feeling his joints crack as his bare feet touched the tiles. For a second his vision swam, and he swayed on his feet until it settled. It was getting worse with every trip, and he wasn't getting any younger. He would have to tell Olivia soon, but not yet. Once she knew, it would be the end for sure, and he wasn't ready to stop. Not yet. A heavy airlock-style door led him out of the featureless white room to a short, bare corridor lined with doors. The second door on the left opened into a stark concrete room containing a metal table and a row of shiny metal lockers, with a sink and a mirrored cabinet in the corner. He went to the lockers first, opening them one by one until he found what he was looking for. A pin-striped suit on a hanger, together with a crisp white shirt and a paisley tie. He took out a long woolen coat as well, and a pair of shiny brown brogues, then shrugged off the white overall and pulled on the new clothes, wincing as he drew the shirt across a raw area of pink flesh that crossed his ribs and back. When he was dressed, he shuffled over to the mirror and inspected his face, It looked worse than he remembered, the lines deeper and the skin baggier. This was going to take some work. He opened the cabinet and took out a razor and a can of shaving foam. He squeezed out a clump of the foam into his hand and spread it slowly over his chin and neck, then rinsed the razor and gingerly scraped the foam off, leaving behind a faint grey shadow. A tin of hair cream, worked into the grey tousled mess on his head, lent him a sort of tattered dignity. He took another look at himself and laughed. If only Olivia could see him now, he could almost pass for one of those insufferable city types. On the table was spread an array of items: an Oyster card, a fold of banknotes, a prepaid mobile phone, a digital wristwatch, and a small black holdall. He pocketed everything, slung the holdall over his shoulder, and slipped the watch onto his wrist. He checked the display, where a row of digits were steadily counting down. 07, 06, 23, 22, 21. More than 6 hours to kill. He might as well go. At least there would be time for sightseeing today.